Yeah.
I called your name, didn't I?
Yep. I couldn't
Yes.
hear you. You were speaking so damn low. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Greetings and salutations to another wonderful episode of Snagging Flicks. It's your boy Trey Proper. Let's get right the fuck to it. Gentlemen, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Your boy Dragon Chills off a hard day of work and trying to get out this knowledge. Let's go.
Who you
Boy
telling?
Gadoni. Fucking ready to talk movies, ready to talk video games, ready to talk everything, boys. Let's do it.
We talking about video games? Yeah, we are talking about video games. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. We got a great show as always lined up for you, ladies and gentlemen. If you can, on your way in or out, make sure you like the video, share the video, drop subscriptions because we're trying to grow this thing, baby.
Be like Nicole and make sure you like it. There you go.
Yes, thank you, Nicole. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate you.
Brian in the comments looking forward to Prey. I know that because he had comments on it, and we are looking forward to talking about that as well, Brian. I know that
absolutely.
coming up.
Absolutely, fucking lutely.
Thank you, Brian.
So you know what? Fuck it. Let's get the shit out of the way that's gonna piss me off already. We're gonna get to Prey. We're gonna get to Prey. But you mentioned something that I heard before, and I was pissed off about it earlier. Fucking Lady Gaga, la rah 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 rah. That fucking, I'm not gonna call her what I want to call her because I don't know her personally. But
is it her fault
as Harley Quinn in Joker 2.
It's not her
It's
fault,
obvious
though.
how I feel about this.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, well, you don't like Joker. You don't like the Joker movie, and that's it's not for everybody. it's not for everybody. I'm not trying to trigger you, Trey. I'm just.
It's too late for the. It's too late to apologize.
You said it right before we went live. You told me this right before we fucking went live.
It's too late.
What I'm saying is, I honestly don't know how I feel about Lady Gaga playing Harley Quinn. One, I think she's crazy enough to actually be able to pull it off if they do it the right way. But the other thing is I don't like how Warner Brothers keeps cycling new people to play characters that already are being played by people that can play the said character well enough. Margot Robbie did a really good job as Harley Quinn. Other than the first Suicide Squad, because that was shitty. But she did a great job in the Suicide Squad. And I just don't know how I feel. Joker movie is the best.
I saw that.
Damn, Brian's about to release the black nerd. Oh, dear God.
Don't kill me. Don't slap me. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Y'all just don't understand. Y'all just don't understand. Like you can't have. I've been talking about this. What has it been? When it came out in 2019.
You've been talking about it since before it came out.
Yes.
Since before.
You can't have a Joker movie without Batman. You can't.
How do you do that? How did and then you make Joker a 30-year-old I'm not gonna say special needs, mental health person.
Well, no, he had mental he had a mental disability.
He did. But it's like, bruh, when Batman becomes the 30-year-old Dark Knight, he's gonna be punching a 60-year-old man in the face. It makes no fucking sense. And now you're gonna introduce Harley Quinn. So that means now we're gonna see Joaquin Phoenix stay the same relatively for 30 years or maybe 25 for Bruce Wayne to grow the fuck up because he was like 4 in this fucking movie. And then he gets Lady Gaga. So, and then I've also heard that this is going to be a fucking musical. I want to hear you're a superstitious cowardly lord. Like, no. Don't have this bitch singing. Don't give me no Sweeney Todd fucking bullshit.
Hey,
I want Joker.
That was a good movie
shit.
Nonetheless, though.
I'm not saying I don't want them singing is what I want to say. Is what I'm saying. I don't want them singing.
Nicole says Joaquin Phoenix was the best.
Yeah.
She said.
I mean, I will say this, and this is all I'm going to say. Jack Nicholson, probably number 1 for me. I'm blanking on his goddamn name. Yeah, Heath Ledger was number 2. From the TV series from the 60s, he was number 3 for me. Leto can eat a dick. He was terrible. Like that. Like, and the shitty thing is Jared Leto is a good actor, but he just chooses shitty fucking roles.
You know who else
Morbius,
actually did?
Go fucking figure.
Oh God, why are we talking about this? No.
Take a shot because you need one, my friend. I can tell you that. Yeah.
The guy who played the Joker in the TV series that came out, that was in Gotham. I can't think.
Oh yes, he was in Shameless. I think I wanted him as Joker.
Yes.
I want, like, if anything, Warner Brothers as well as Marvel, you're going to do these long, drawn out 10-year story. You need to start them off young. I know that sounds creepy as fuck. I get it.
Predatorial.
At
I'm
least
not
in
doing
their
it.
20s. At least in their 20s.
At least in their early 20s. Like he would be the idea. He wasn't Jeremy. That was Joker. That was Jack Napier in the flesh on that Gotham show. And if you were smart about it, the kid that you pretty much groomed as Bruce Wayne, you grow them both up. And you put them in those roles going forward. We know who they are. We know the story. We've seen the fucking pearls hit the ground. Let it happen.
Brian, I agree with Brian. Okay, I take that back.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill is the number one Joker for me in
Facts.
animated. That's facts. Live action for me, it's a toss up between Jack Nicholson and
Heath Ledger.
That's
So
it.
I put Heath third on my list. Mark Hamill's number one. I'll give you Nicholson, and I'll put Ledger third. But I'm kind of tossed up because we don't have any other options. Hell, I damn near take Romero, but he only had one chance. He only had one shot at it. So, and I mean, granted, most ooh shit, I'm about to knock all my shit over. Most of them only got one shot. Like Jack Nicholson only did it once.
And they killed him off,
which was stupid.
They do it in all the
The
movies.
Joker and the Penguin together, like
Joker. I mean, Penguin I could care less about. He's just a mobster, but they gave him aqua powers.
I know, but
Like,
Danny
I can
DeVito
swim
did a
in
great
water.
job as the Penguin, though.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, okay, I can agree with that. Leto, I'm not even gonna
entertain that though.
Honk. I still want to stab him in his throat for that. Okay, but overall, but the other side of the coin, DC always shows up and shows out for the animated series. Harley Quinn is back on HBO Max for the time being, free, if you know how to get it free. But I've loved the first two. What was it, 2 seasons?
Yes.
And this third season started off with a fucking bang, and I mean a couple of bangs. And I mean a bang over here, a bang over there, a bang on the ceiling. Yeah, Harley and Ivy they be fucking. So I'm waiting for the Rule 34 on that to start popping up all over the place. But what do you guys think? Have you both watched Harley Quinn on HBO? God damn it, Dragon! Look,
you know how
you're
much
gonna have to start watching shit.
Watching shit. Hold on. I know you are not the one to talk about watching shit.
I didn't watch Halo.
There's a lot of things you didn't watch that I be watching
in the movies, but if it's on a streaming service, you got no excuse in my opinion.
Do you know how much time? Do you realize how much shit I already try to watch and how many other things I got going on?
To blame your wife. Anyway, go ahead, Drew.
Always want to blame her.
Third episode, and it is or I think I'm either halfway through the third episode or I'm almost done with the third episode. It like when did the sidekick plant get the big super serum?
That was episode 2, I want to say.
Okay, so I'm halfway through the third episode. That shit was hilarious, by the way. I'm a god. Yes.
It's pollination season. And they're fucking flowers. Like, if you don't know what we're talking about, if you know Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie has most famously played her recently in the Suicide Squad movies, and of course the Birds of Prey movie,
Emancipation of Harley Quinn.
Yes, which was so fucking unnecessary. More WB fuck ups, but they have an animated series that is, of course, closer to the comic book and the other animated series versions of Harley Quinn. Spoiler alert for 3 seasons. Her and Ivy get together and they start fucking. So it's an adult cartoon. It's not for your little kiddies. Don't show it to your daughters and say, "Oh, they're goals." Don't do that shit unless you want to be answering some different questions in a couple of years. But go ahead, Dragon.
There is one scene I have seen from Harley Quinn.
Okay.
What did you just shoot him with? A cancer ray? No! Why would they even make this? Now I gotta go spend time with my family.
Yo, that's not you gotta dedicate some time to at least one episode a night or whenever you get a chance. It's hit after hit after hit. I don't know who's the guy who's voicing Joker, but he's on point. He's acceptable as an animated Joker. He's no Mark Hamill, but he still gives you the psychotic Reaper Clown vibes.
Nobody's gonna beat Mark Hamill.
Obviously, the chick who played Penny, was it Kelly? How do you say her last name? Cuoco?
Who?
Harley.
Oh
Harley
yeah,
Quinn.
yeah. The chick who plays Harley. Yeah, that's because I kind of get tired of the Jersey accent.
It's still
Not.
hilarious. It's
It's hilarious,
hilarious.
but I'm tired of it.
I still
Okay,
think
Mister
they should have went.
J.
I think they should have went with Tara Strong, the original Harley Quinn from the animated. That's who I
They
think they
could
should have
have,
went
but I'm kind of tired of it. Like I like the new modern version of it. It's more flowing. It fits
with.
in to this era to me.
Oh, I get
So
it. I do. But
definitely everybody go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was moving on. I was gonna say everybody
Yeah,
go ahead and
that's
give
what
that a
I'm saying.
chance if you
Go
got
ahead,
it.
move on. Do what we got to do.
Yeah. Just shut up.
Exactly.
Um so I know I think only me and Dragon actually saw this, but Nope would drop what was that last week?
Nah, it's been
2 weeks
a
ago.
couple weeks. Been a couple weeks.
2 weeks ago? Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see it last week. I finally saw it this week. And it's a movie. It's a movie. It happens. It is what it is. I'm not gonna directly spoil anything, but it is a extraterrestrial movie and it involves black people. There you go. And one Spanish guy. And they gotta fight the alien.
Don't forget about the Asian.
Uh, Glenn from The Walking Dead really doesn't count to me. He's in there. He's there. And they told a nice little story behind him. It's a lot of things behind. Don't get chimps as pets. That's all I'll say. But it's a nice little story behind. I mean, it doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't measure up to Jordan Peele's other movies. But I think that's because we have such high expectations from his other movies, from Us and uh
Get
it
out.
was Us and Get Out. There we go. Yeah. So because those were fucking amazing films. This one is kind of like I think he was being a little lazy with this. Like, here's a movie. Shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. That's really what I felt like.
That's what you felt like. And you know, to be honest, I felt the same way until I read some analysis of the movie. And
Mhm.
there's a lot more heading meanings into the movie. We can't really
Okay.
get into that because then it becomes spoiler territory, but nonetheless it is a lot more to the movie than face value. And if you just look at it as face value, then no, you're not going to really think it's that well. But if you dive into the analogies of the movie and what it's supposed to be about and truly understand what the idea of it, because Jordan Peele is trying to not make it so, hey, this is what the movie's about. He wants you to think about it and try to figure it out. So
Yeah.
that's his
Jordan
whole
Peele, don't
idea.
try to make me learn shit when I'm
And
watching movies.
and
Turn my
that's what
brain off,
and that's what
fucker.
he's trying to do. He don't want you to turn your brain off. He wants you to pay attention to everything that's going on, so that way you gain something from it. Why all the everything has come back again? Oh, okay, sure. Yep.
Yeah, nope. It's a big nope.
Eh, I mean, damn. All this fucking comments just rolled in. Shit.
Yeah.
Is that all on Facebook? Nobody likes YouTube today? Nobody wants
Nope.
to watch this on
Nobody
YouTube?
watch on YouTube.
Okay, cool. Or Twitch. Anyway, because I can't see I just saw them all coming in now. I don't have my glasses, so I
Yeah,
don't
I
know what the
forgot
fuck you're
he did
saying.
he did do that, didn't he? He did Twilight Zone as
Yes,
well.
he did.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that. I don't think I watched that.
No.
I didn't get a chance to watch it because I think it was like on a streaming service or I can't
Okay.
remember what it was on, but
You
Mm.
see, Brian, we can't say that because YouTube also can pay us too. So I mean, you do what we got. That's what it is.
fuck
Hey,
you too.
share the video for other like-minded individuals to have these conversations with us. So they'll like it. But I'd rather you send them over to the YouTubes or the Twitches because they are easier to work with than that guy. You know who I'm talking about. Don't say his fucking name, but yeah, you know that guy. Because he's going to watch it with his robot. Not shut up, Trey. Anyway.
Does it start with an M? First name and last name start with a Z?
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
That's normally what I do, but clearly he's trying to take
Hey,
over the title.
number 1 and 2. I'm surprised you didn't. I was trying to beat you to the punch. But yeah, what did you guys think of Nope overall? What did you think of Nope? Because Drew didn't see it yet.
As I said again, after going back and reading on it, and I thought it was a decent movie. I wouldn't say that it was like best movie, but once you learn more about it, I put it up there with Nope and Get Out. I mean, said Nope with Us and Get Out.
You put it up there with those two?
once you read into it and find out what it's truly about, yes.
See, all right. So, Drew, are you going to watch it next week? Because next week we can get into these meanings. I'll do some research and we can delve a little bit deeper. Are you going to watch it with your Regal special VIP card?
Where you can go see 3
and make
movies a week,
Well,
right?
I have to go. I have to say I have to go see Easter Sunday with Joy Coy. I still have to go see Bullet Train. I will try and put that on the list this week. I know the wife isn't going to be very happy about it, but
What, you've already
Which
seen
one?
DC
nope.
Super Pets?
Oh,
Hey, wait. Which was probably one of the better DC movies made lately, other than the Batman.
oh, the DC Pets. Oh my God. I'm
Dude,
tired of everybody.
Wait. If I can say anything, because I don't really want to give a big spiel about it because I don't really care. Wait. Let me say
As
this.
he takes another shot.
Did you like Shrek?
I enjoyed Shrek in 2010.
Okay, listen to me. This is not DC Super League of Pets where it's a kids movie. It's very much adult comedy tied into it. They have a turtle that literally almost says the F word like 5 times into the film. It's actually not half bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm not going to bring it up again.
PG.
You ready?
So is fucking Shrek.
You ready?
Go ahead.
Say the fucking F word. Fucking say it. The kids hear your parents say it all the fucking time. My son's 3rd word was fuck, okay? I don't care about your delicate Christian sensibilities. Fuck off. It's a movie. Have fun. Entertain your children. And tell them, don't say those naughty words in front of grandma and move the fuck on with your life. Now, the other reason that I have an issue with this fucking movie is because I am tired of everybody acquiring certain phallic symbols of one Dwayne The Rock Johnson and little Kevin Hart. Okay, I'm tired of it. Like, look, we've seen them do the dynamic duo thing multiple times. They're on the press tour smacking each other with tortilla chips. I don't give a fuck. You can put them in it all you want. It's not gonna make me want to buy the fucking movie. Okay, make Kevin Hart the Atom in DC because he's a short man and give him a little gimme role like that. And The Rock should have played Luke Cage. I'll say that till I'm blue in the fucking face. I don't care. He should not be Black Adam. Black Adam is Middle Eastern. You're a Pacific Islander mixed with a black man. Sit your black ass down. So, the Pets. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be. You know what I'll do? You know what I'll do? I'll go get some. Hopefully, nobody I work with is watching this. I'll get some edibles. And I'll sit down and I'll enjoy the movie. And I'll probably giggle my balls off. That's more than likely what's going to happen when I watch that shit.
Man.
However, I'm not watching that shit for free. I tell you that much. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
You only watch if it's free.
What he means, he's not going to do it on sober status.
I'm going to acquire it and I'm going to enjoy it one way or another.
Nice. Well,
okay.
I didn't even want to bring it up, but that's it. You brought it up with that. Yeah. Anyways, Prey. Should we talk about that?
I mean, you know what? Can we talk about the self-destruct of Warner Brothers before we get into that?
I was going to say I kind of been building up to that. Praise the big ticket item. We want to say that for last. We want to make you fuckers stay on the damn stream and watch us talk shit and get in the comments. That's what we're trying to do. So we're going to talk about Prey last, asses. Anyway, I'm talking about, I was building up to the self-destruction of DC by listing all of their failures as time has come. And yes, DC Pets counts as a fucking failure to me. But yes, we recently had Comic-Con, and I know it's 3 weeks past, but Warner Brothers showed up, took a shit on the stage.
No, 2 weeks. They showed 2 fucking movies. They showed Shazam and Black Adam. Marvel
showed up like their middle name was Mandingo and just started knocking everybody over when they turned left. Okay, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. They fucked the stage. DC shit on it. We got Shazam and Black Adam, and that's it. You own all your characters. Fuck. Can we never mention that broad's name again? I'm trying not to call women broads anymore. I'm trying to be a more elevated Trey proper, but fuck that bitch. Like, I'm done talking about her. She lied and she shit in the bed. She shit the bed just like Warner Brothers does. I'm surprised they didn't keep her around like they're doing Ezra fucking Miller. But they showed up. They shit the fucking stage, and Marvel just was like, "Nah, hold my beer. I've got this." Feige said, "My dick is bigger than yours," and gave us everything.
He swung that thing on his shoulder and said, I'm
exactly.
gonna sit this right here."
Like his name was Dexter St. Jock. But I'm sorry, did I scare everybody off with my colorful language? I do apologize. I don't care. But yeah, like it's sad. It's truly sad. All the things that are coming out between the Amber Turd stuff, the Ezra Miller stuff, where you just what did you say you found out earlier today?
He was just charged with another felony robbery, or what I think burglary.
You're a fucking movie star. Fucking movie star. You've got 18-year-olds following you around for God knows what reason, and you gotta steal shit? The fuck?
Dude,
The hell is the matter with this dude?
Like,
please give me a deal. Please give me a movie deal. I will be the most. I'll be drinking and fucking like crazy, but within reason. I'll do the right things.
When you want me on set, I'll be on set. There you go.
I'll shave the beard for you fuckers. Like, listen, but you ain't gonna have to worry about no scandals with me. All my shit's on Front Street. You know what I do. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna drink my whiskey. I'm gonna fuck my whores, and I'm gonna go on about my life. That's what's gonna happen if Trey Proper was hired with DC.
Well,
I'm just saying, Acme right now looks like Wile Coyote chasing chasing Marvel as Roadrunner, and everything just fucking failing. It is what it is.
Yeah, I don't. But see, that's the thing. You don't even have to. You don't have to chase them. You own all your. They had in my opinion, they had the perfect model with the WB. Make everything. And I've been saying it for years. Make everything. It's too much. We got 100 years of history on both sides of this fence. Make that shit serialized. You have HBO Max where you have stories that are more mature that you can tell. You have the kitty shit. Make Stargirl and all that other shit, kitty versions of stuff. Sure. Don't put it on fucking the CW because it's gonna be too watered down. And you got to deal with commercials. But if you do take the Marvel plan and put that shit on your streaming service and release a different one every month and always be in production for your different characters, and then take those characters and introduce them into your bigger picture, you'll be able to compete. Because honestly, I love Marvel, but I'm a DC fan. They got better stories. They have better stories. They have harder hitting plots. They have shit that makes you invested. Marvel's comics have not been like, they ain't been busting since fucking Secret War. Like it's been a while.
Their best shit was the Golden Age and Secret War. Like,
yeah.
And after Phase 6, what else are they gonna do?
They still have shit to do. Because there's a lot of things that remain to be seen.
Kind of stuff to do.
Yeah, we have not seen Dr. Motherfucking Doom yet, and there's a rumor that he's been casted and his ass is already in the trailer or in the after credits for Black Panther. So make sure you motherfuckers stay after the credits, and don't message me asking me who's this guy in the metal suit. I will fucking slap you. You should know who Doom is.
To message you and fuck with your shit. All right.
No, he already knows you're just fucking.
I will block you. I will block. I'm block happy right now. I block every goddamn
body. Calm down. But here, how about this? You say put it on their streaming service. Problem is what streaming service? Because that's going to be going away
next summer. That is dead. HBO Max dies next summer, unfortunately. And the worst part about it, HBO Max has been doing great. There's no complaints about it. Everyone's enjoying it. New content, everything on HBO. Here you go. Why?
You gotta make money.
It is not even about making money. It's all about this whole, we're going to merge with Discovery. Who cares about Discovery Plus? Nobody.
Actually, I want to say the demographic for Discovery Channel are the I'm trying not to offend anybody with this one because I care about these people because my mother is one and I'm talking about my mama. The 50-year-olds and ups, like they watch the Naked and Afraid, the Scared After Dark, stuff like that. So there is a desire for that type of programming for that demographic. But I agree. I agree. It should all be under HBO. Should be the flagship. I totally agree with it, with what you're saying. But Discovery has a fanship that we don't know the numbers for yet. It might be bigger than the fanship for the HBO Max. So
I can't see that.
See,
I don't see
the
that. I
problem.
don't.
So the problem is
Mhm.
this though, with them getting rid of HBO Max, their new movies and new releases that come out through HBO and Warner Brothers is no longer going to be free. It's going to be now a pay to watch or pay to
Mhm.
rent. They're
I mean, it's. I'm pretty sure that is it going to be completely across the board that
get
everything you got to pay for?
everything.
Oh, then I'm done.
Any
I'm
new
done. I'm
release
never
movie
watching Young Justice again. I'm done. I'm
any new
done.
release movies are always going to be pay to
Well,
buy or pay to
movie,
rent.
but if it's the series, you shouldn't have to pay to watch any of
I
that.
hope not.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck that.
Oh, hey,
What
a
series am I?
Screwverse.
Oh shit! The Game of Thrones. Fuck.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes. Yes.
You
But
motherfuckers.
HBO Max is still going. So this whole merger is also part of the reason why they've been canceling a lot of shows and movies. Batgirl, one of them was one of the
Pause.
outcomes. Yes.
Brienne, Drew, tell your wife
She
who
was
Doctor Doom is.
joking. She was
She definitely
joking,
laughed
you fucking
afterwards.
jackass. Good
But
God.
yes, Batgirl's one of the casualties of this merger. They canceled it because they're trying to merge everything together.
The
I
shitty
mean,
thing is they did a teaser test for it, just like they did Black Adam, and it got the same fucking reaction as Black Adam did. So why cancel Batgirl? Riddle me that. Not that I really give a shit one way or another. The only reason I probably would have been watching Batgirl was because Michael Keaton was going to be Batman in Batgirl, and that would have probably been the only draw. But that's pretty shitty to film a film and then not release said film.
It wouldn't be the first time, but
Yeah, no, I get it.
Nobody gives a fuck about Batgirl. Nobody was gonna watch that shit. I don't give a fuck about Barbara Gordon.
unless the Joker is going to show up and not fucking Joaquin Phoenix and shoots her while he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Oh.
Unless this movie is a vehicle for her to turn into Oracle, I don't care about Batgirl. I don't care, and I don't care what race she is. She could be black, she could be white, she could be brown, she could be blue, all that shit. I could give a fuck less. Nobody wants to watch a Batgirl movie, just like nobody wants to watch Tawny Tiger the movie. Nobody wants to watch fucking The Atom the movie. Nobody wants to watch a Blue Beetle movie, which they're still making because nobody gives a fuck about that comic. And the people that do are a very small percentage of comic book fans. Like Jaime Reyes is cool and all. Yeah, he's got an Iron Man suit from space. Nobody wants to watch that fucking movie.
Can I
Get the
ask you
fuck
this?
out of here.
Would you watch a Nightwing movie or a Red Hood movie?
I would watch those movies if they have a consistent, built up Batman universe. So here's my opinion. If they Batman is DC. Fuck Soups, fuck Big Blue, don't care. Build your universe. The Robert Pattinson Batman, take that universe, spin everything off from that. This is year 2 that we've gotten. This is the beginning of his Batman career. Spin everything off from that. You can introduce young Dick Grayson and he becomes Robin. We get 2 movies where he's Robin and he's turned into a teenager and he goes off and starts his own group called the Teen Titans. And then we introduce Red Robin in movie 3, not Red. We
Red Hood.
introduced Jason Todd in movie 3, where we introduced the Joker and he beats him to death with a fucking crowbar, and 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 then that's how you close out that movie, and you start in the next one with everything else. And here's the thing about Dick Grayson, he got his name Nightwing from Superman. You start introducing that, hey, they actually know each other. You do crossovers in those movies. Bring fucking Henry Cavill, whatever the fuck. Soups, bring him back as Superman. I don't want him in my fucking MCU. Stay the fuck over there. Bring him back as Superman. Have him cross over into that dark ass place, and he's like, I don't like it here. I think everybody has kryptonite. I'm going back to Metropolis. But he pops in every once in a while. They become friends. He helps Robert Pattinson's Batman get out of his depression a little bit at least. And they become the world's greatest team. Build up the universe off of that. You got rave reviews from this fucking movie. People loved it because we finally got a detective Batman that we have not seen ever in movies. Give us that and spin off the rest of your DC universe from that. You can do movies, you can do series, you can do everything because Batman's got the best villains. He works with everybody else well enough, or he pisses them off well enough that they don't want to fuck with him. Just let him have it. But don't do this. Oh, well, I'm going to give this director creative control over it. Fuck his creative control. Spin that shit off of Robert Pattinson's back.
But you can't do that. You can't have the Superman come in because it has to be a Black Adam universe.
I told you, let go of the Wayne Johnson, okay? Let it go.
I only have one request out of all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Do a Batman Beyond movie with fucking Michael Keaton as Batman.
No.
You're going too far.
So yes, I'm here for you. However, I need it in 10 years. If he can live for 10 more years, I need it in 10 years. He needs to be older. He's still too spry. If he was really Batman, Batman's ass would be out in the streets still fighting fucking people up.
I know, but they can still put makeup on him.
I don't want makeup. I don't want that. No. Motherfucker need to be older. Okay? He needs to be damn near on. He needs to be on that cane in real life. And Michael Keaton is still kind of spry. So
yes, because he's playing Sinister Six.
Is he?
If Sony makes that fucking movie, I swear. I don't need access to firearms. I don't need access to firearms or strychnine or anything that can do major damage. This is why I don't need to be a police officer and go into the military because I care about my fandoms.
I really think that DC can make a great animated film.
Yes.
They can stick to an animated film
many great animated films.
And I'm going to be very honest when I say this. DC wins animated.
Hands down. Yeah. Nobody argues that fact.
The only thing that Marvel really has is X-Men 97, which is, it's very good. X-Men from the 90s.
The 90s X-Men, it's good. Yes. They had, Marvel that was Fox though. That was Fox. That was not Marvel. Marvel had good animated series. They did an Avengers show. They did a Silver Surfer show. They did a Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, and X-Men. And they were varying levels of greatness, but this was before Fox did they did the animated series for Batman as well.
Yes, they did.
And that got picked up by Warner Brothers picked it up. Was it always Warner Brothers? That wasn't on. I could have sworn it was on Fox Kids.
It was.
No.
Okay. I stand corrected. It was on UPN. It was on UPN. My bad. Yeah.
Always been on Warner Brothers. It's always been on Warner.
Yes, right. Because I remember toggling back and forth between the two channels. But yes, so they had competition back then when Fox Kids was doing their thing, and then they got fucked over and tried to take Spider-Man into space, and they never continued the X-Men, all that shit. And then they outsourced their animators in Taiwan. That's why, and towards the end of the animated series, it gets a little...
So just give you a heads up. It was originally on Fox Kids.
It was?
But it was produced by... Yes, it was. I'm literally looking... Original network, Fox Kids, but production was DC Entertainment, Warner Brothers.
I
remembered
that
shit. It was on Fox Kids, but it was produced by DC and Warner Brothers.
Thank you. I thought I knew what I was talking about.
Yes.
I knew it eventually transitioned over because that's how we got the Superman animated series and then Justice League, so on and so forth. But yeah, ultimately, I don't want to make this whole episode about pissed off with DC and their bullshit. You had an announcement, Drew, about something being released. He's still researching. He's trying to double check your double check.
Yeah.
You can do that after
show. I don't know who in here is a big, fighting game fanatic, but Arcade 1-Up has finally freed Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yes, it's out of jail after so many years.
Out of jail. So, this cab is not only coming with Marvel vs. Capcom 2, it's coming with Marvel vs. Capcom 1. It's coming with Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes, X-Men Children of the Atom, X-Men Mutant Apocalypse, and Marvel Superheroes in War of Gems.
Okay, now you have my full attention.
Yes.
It'll come with its Wi-Fi online, exclusive side panel art, customizer, light up marquee, headphone jack, just everything about it
Great, so you can ignore your entire family and say fuck off and playing games.
Yeah, pretty much.
Rihanna says, "Oh my God, you're getting another one."
Hey, I don't know yet.
Rihanna, don't worry. Eventually we'll come visit and you won't have any.
Yeah, right. I am super stoked about it. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm
to
just
be able
stoked to
say you
see
have
D.
that.
I'm just so amazed that they finally someone found a way to get Marvel vs. Capcom 2 out of jail. That game has been locked up so much, and it
So
was
for the uninitiated, what do you mean by out of jail?
so.
It's been in jail since 2013.
Jail isn't what?
Jalen as
For me, because I'm
not
not initiated. What do you mean?
unreleased. They won't let you can't have no publications of it. You can't sell it. Nothing. The game is just
Didn't they have it on Xbox Live?
yes.
for
It came
360?
it came out for a hot
literally
second,
the last time it was out.
Okay.
and they locked it back up again because it's licenses and everything.
The only
think
way
that's-
you could, the only way you could play it was to acquire it. That was it.
I mean, you know how I feel about acquiring shit, so
No, I know.
I mean, I'm happy for it either way.
Yeah,
I'm looking
no,
forward
I
to playing it. I really want to play Tekken 8 though. I'm not gonna lie, I do want to play that.
You saw the little Evo trailer teaser.
I did. I
Uh-huh,
did. I want
yes.
to play Tekken 8. I'm not the best. I'm not as good as any of them anymore because I've lost all my control capabilities. But I will get back on some Tekken 8.
Did you see the new characters released for Street Fighter 6?
I did not. Who was released?
Jerry is making a comeback.
I love her.
And
I
then
fucking loved her.
and then
as
they
a
create
character as
and
well as she's on the list. But yeah,
they created a new character called Kimberly, which takes after what was it? Was it Yin and Yang, their fighting style, but makes it her
okay.
own? Oh, Black Girl Magic, and
Okay.
she's doing it up. You gotta look it up. I'm just telling you that now.
Oh, it's on the list. It's on the list.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to check that out. What else is going on in the world of gaming?
not a whole.
Let's see.
Saints Row's coming out, and
That's in 2
Wait,
weeks.
Saints Row
Yes, they
Yeah.
remastered.
remake.
No, new game.
It's a
It's
remake.
a new game or it's a remake.
It's a remake of it's a retelling of the story in a different way. So instead of you just I'm a gang leader and I just been ruling this already, you're a person who gets together with 4 of your friends and y'all create a gang because y'all need money.
So it's not connected to the original storyline at all.
It's its own storyline as itself. Everything
Will
is
it be over the top like the other ones?
no. I mean,
so it's GTA 7.
it's not GTA. So there is some over top things about it because you can create your own guns, but it's not going to be. You're not going to come out here with Superman flying around punching people. You got hang glider. You got glide suit, but yes,
what gang member got my? You know what? I'm just gonna leave it alone. If gang members start flying around in hang gliding suits, our gang members have gotten a little rich. So yeah, no, Nick. Okay, fuck it. Niggas don't do that shit. We ain't hang glide nowhere. Hang glide drive by. What the fuck? No, but I do like for Saints Row. It was always a great alternative just to turn your brain off and be doing some crazy shit in a gang member setting, becoming super strong and kicking somebody's truck down the road. Because I don't know. I'll give it a shot.
Yep.
Oh, and then August 30th, I want to say 30th to 31st, your Cowabunga collection comes out.
Oh yeah. I haven't sat down and actually played since I played with you guys.
Oh no.
I need to get back on it. Did we?
Are you gonna ultimately end up playing it on Xbox, the Cowabunga collection? That way,
Well, you're the only people I play with, so I have to get it on Xbox and spend more money. Damn it.
It's all good. I don't know. I think that's about it for the video game news.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. So I sparked a little bit of an argument with you guys on the pre-show as we got prepared for this. I was on Twitter, as you do, and I was scrolling through, and I watched a clip that somebody released, and it was basically about the fight scene between Val-Zod and Henry, can't say his last name, Superman, in The Man of Steel. And the tagline said, "This is one of the best comic book fight scenes I've ever seen." And I watched it, and I watched it again, and I watched it again, and I remembered the stakes that were behind. I was like, this actually, I actually believe this. This is one of the best fight scenes for comic book movies that I've ever seen, because you get into it. The storyline wasn't strong, but if you know the Zod history and how he came out and he's not as strong, and as he's more son he gets, the stronger he gets. Eventually, he can fly, and they can actually clash like on even fields. And Superman still snaps his fucking neck, but it was overall the destruction. The fact that two of these god level strength characters are throwing hands, and their hits are literally showing shockwaves as they're punching each other. The glass is shattering. How like the earth is moving beneath their feet. Yes, it's CGI the fuck to hell. Yes, but it wasn't like choppy like Marvel. Marvel does those cut fight. This was full on
re-angle. Yes.
Yeah. So it was a genuinely, that's one issue I do take with the MCU, is that I hate that at jump edit fight scene bullshit. I grew up on kung fu movies. Teach these motherfucking pampered steroid out motherfuckers how to fight, or CGI these motherfuckers how to fight. One or the other, I don't know. But what do you guys think is the best comic book related fight scene in your opinion?
I'd probably say Blade 1. Frost.
Blade 1 against Frost, not Blade 2, for real? He threw an elbow drop.
Yeah.
But then again, the problem with Blade 2 is they relied heavily on CGI, and it was not good CGI. I'm talking. It was the first fight. I mean, yes, there was CGI in the first fight, but not like the second fight, where you can tell it's a CGI fucking body of Wesley Snipes fucking doing a backflip off of a goddamn. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think Blade 1 was up there. Punisher against Thomas James Punisher against the Russian was also another good fucking.
Oh,
you mean
Kevin Nash? Yes.
Kevin Nash. That was a mauling. That wasn't really a fight scene.
Yeah,
like he was
good.
beating his ass.
It was still good.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. It was good. So, okay. Got anything else?
I mean, I don't know. Like the original Batman, the '89 Batman, where Joker and him are going through in the
fight
fucking
scene?
bell tower. Like, it wasn't a real fight scene.
It was a dialogue fight scene. That wasn't. Okay. You don't get any of what Batman is supposed to be. So I love the first Batman and movie, major motion picture. I love it to death. However, that's not really Batman. That's not what Batman has become over the years. I'll say that much. He does barely any martial arts. He can't turn his body because he's literally rubbered into one spot. It's not a good bat. Like, if you put that Batman in an arena with the other ones would fucking eat him alive. So no, like, for me, that's a no. That's not one of the best fight scenes. Like, it's good as far as dialogue and closing out everything, but no.
Fight dialogue was great, but
yeah.
No, I don't know. I'd probably say Blade 1. Blade 1 probably top it.
Dragon, what about you?
I'm just looking some things up, trying to think, because it's hard. Like,
okay, let's go down the list. We've got X-Men movies, we got Spider-Man movies, we got Hellboy, we've got 300, which is technically a comic book.
If you say 300, then there we go.
I should have fucking known.
No, yep.
Really?
Yes.
Which part? What's the scene that you're thinking of? Not the dialogue. But what's the factual fight scene?
The actual fight scenes when they first.
Which one? Pick one.
Day one, when literally everybody was coming after them.
Okay, all right. I mean, it's good, but I'd have gone with the when the son got killed and his head got cut off, and they slow-moed the father like screaming into the void, like like nobody attacked
his bloodthirsty moment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another
that, or when they fight the Immortals, and then when they're fucking just pushing them off the ledge and fucking them up completely.
That's day one.
If you want.
No, the Immortals weren't day one.
No.
The Immortals came
He's
later.
talking about when he was pushing people off the ledge. That was day one.
Oh, yeah.
But or the second 300, the sequel to 300 that had the chick from
The fight fucking scene. The fight fucking.
Oh,
you knew
man.
where I was going with that. God
Damn
damn
it, Drew. I've had one of those nights before. I'm not gonna call her though. Anyway, so I mean, for me, I'm gonna throw a second runner up for me is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first movie when they were fighting the Shredder.
Okay. Yeah.
That fight scene was legit. There was no cuts. There was no edits. Shredder fucked them up. With your numbers, you could have overpowered me with the loss of but one. And now your fate will be his. And that shit lives rent-free in the back of my brain because I love that fucking scene. And Splinter shows up and ruins his life. So, yeah, that fight scene is good. But overall, like I can't imagine any other super powered beings that have a good fight. The boys have given us a couple. Especially in the last couple of episodes when you had Soldier Boy and Maeve fighting Homelander. That was good, but that's not movies. I can't think of one that Marvel. Well, Thanos versus Doctor Strange was pretty good. That was pretty damn good because you actually got to see Doctor Strange exposing his powers and capabilities and using different types of tricks to try to beat him, and it didn't go through. But yeah.
Did you know that he actually used the Soul Stone on Doctor Strange?
Say again?
Did you know that he actually used the Soul Stone on Doctor Strange?
Talking about when he pulled him to him?
No. When he knocked his soul out of his body.
I missed that part. Did not know that.
Yeah. I didn't know that either until somebody was like, did you know that this happened? And it was basically him knocking his soul out with the Soul Stone and then Doctor Strange bringing himself back together. Yeah.
I have an honorable mention.
Okay.
Captain America, Iron Man, Bucky.
Yeah.
Okay. Considering Iron Man is one of your favorite characters, you really picking that? He was getting his ass handed to him.
Yes, he was. I understand, but
and if they never dropped that scene in the trailer and they just let things be what it was, that'd have been perfect because that'd have been a surprise to the audience to see Iron Man trying to fend them both off. But we knew how this shit was going to end.
Mm-hmm.
They showed that exact scene in the trailer, so that kind of cuts it down for me. But I mean, I'll give it to you. Yeah, it could be one of your favorites. Sure. Who am I to say it's not your favorite? But I've seen better.
I didn't say it was great. I just said an honorable mention. It's like just because it's Iron Man, it's not really.
I got one for you.
Okay.
The most recent Spider-Man No Way Home. Him and fuck.
Oh
Goblin.
yes, that Goblin. Oh God, I forgot about that one.
And he fucking power bombs him through 3 floors.
Yes. Oh God, I forgot about
using
that.
Wrestling moves. Holy shit.
I forgot all about that scene. That shit was so amazing. Yeah.
I might go watch that tonight. Shit, that was a good ass scene. Well, it's Monday. I got to catch up on wrestling at some point. I've started it. I'm going to restart my wrestling journey because Triple H is taking over. No, because Vince McMahon got taken out of his position because he was a fucking lech. So,
anyway,
give it a shot.
Time out. Almost time. Time's almost up, gentlemen.
There you go. So pray.
Get to pray.
To the elephant in the room. Pray.
Yes.
Make it today. Okay.
Yes. Pray was fucking awesome. All right. Good night, everybody. No, I'm just that'd be fucked up. No, I thoroughly enjoyed Prey. It went back to its roots. My cousin Rick said it's taken his spot as the number one Predator movie for him. I can't really say that because I'm still kind of partial to part 2 with Danny Glover, because I saw that in the movies with my dad, so it has a special place in my heart. But anyway, but overall I enjoyed it. What?
We can't hear you, Drew.
You're putting number 2
you can't
as
hear me?
1?
No, I said Drew.
Oh. You're putting number 2 as 1. There's no fucking way.
He just said it has a special place in his heart because it's dad.
But in what world was number 2 better than number 1?
in my world where my father took me to the fucking movies to go see it with some father-son bonding.
I get it, but it still was not a better movie than
I didn't say that. Now, did I? What did I say? For me. No, but I mean, part one. So 1 and 2 arguably are up there. The rest of them are kind of fuck out of here.
There was one I enjoyed. I forgot.
Predators.
Yes, Predators. Yes.
Adrian Brody didn't poke your eye out with his fucking nose. Like, come on now.
Now, go ahead. I'm gonna go last on this one. Go ahead, Dragon.
Yes, I like Predators. What's wrong with Predators? To me, it was a good movie. I enjoyed the aspect of it, and it was more than just him just hunting down people, wondering like what the hell is going on. They knew that they're getting hunted, so they're the best of the best, and they tried to especially the Yakuza. I love the fact of the matter is he finally got a sword and he fought like a samurai. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to Prey, it was a good movie. I enjoyed the movie. The only part about it I did not like was the main character. I did not like her character.
How dare you? How dare you talk about this strong native woman who
kept on failing the whole movie the whole fucking time?
She failed up, okay? She failed up, and she was a success in the end because of her tenacity and her capability of beating a superhuman alien.
Hold up. Yeah. This woman who not saying that she can't, not saying women can't do it, but the whole pact.
Hold up, nah, fuck that, ladies. You're not beating the fucking predator on your own with a fucking hatchet. It's not going to happen. I don't give a fuck how good you think you are. You're not going to do it. He's 8 feet tall and he's superhuman strong.
She was not hella awesome because every fucking time in the movie she attempted to do something, she failed until the fucking end of the goddamn movie. That was the only time she succeeded. The whole fucking movie was her failing at every goddamn thing, at every fucking turn. She failed at every bit until, hey, magically at the end she becomes a super badass that can beat, as you said, this fucking superhuman 8-foot tall monster that then took out her best friend, her brother, and everyone else in the goddamn place that was better than her. No.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to sit here and tell.
Dog, though.
Oh,
real
yes.
quick, checking the comments because I think we might have triggered your wife.
She learned like Blue in Jurassic Park.
She learned like Blue in Jurassic Park.
Awesome. Great for her role. She was smart about it. She learned the Blue Jurassic Park. Oh my God, so horrible, Dragon. Listen, I can suspend my disbelief for a moment and just enjoy the movie, which is what I did. I did enjoy the movie because it's simple, straight, and to the point. So yes, it's within the realm of possibility, but it's highly improbable that she'd be capable of defeating this superior being from outer space. Like this, if anything, what it's worth, this is a little bit of pandering to the lady audience. We want to get the girls involved in this, when realistically, a lot of you, I'm not going to say a lot, my opinion, I doubt that a lot of women were checking for this movie. Like, I love Predator. There were probably some who enjoyed it, but this was them trying to hook you in with a strong female lead character and make you give them their money. That's what this was. That's what this was. When they do the sequel, she's probably not going to be in it. It's probably going to be some other guy, because realistically, it's an action movie. They're going to try to get our money. This was just trying to rope you guys in.
Okay, so let me give you my review on it.
All right.
Yes, go on.
This is the second best Predator movie made in the whole franchise.
Behind
Schwarzenegger, the 87 Predator.
You son of a bitch.
Don't worry. Predator 2 is number 3 for me. And then
so why are you giving me so much shit?
Because it's definitely not better than the fucking original. God damn it!
If it was close and near dear to your heart with you and your father's relationship, you wouldn't. It wouldn't.
But movie wise, okay. And let me explain to you why Predator 2 is not better than Predator 1. Because Predator 2 went away from the actual fucking premise of Predator.
I want to hear why you feel this movie is your number 2. That's what the fuck I want to hear about.
Okay, well, yeah. Go ahead.
More closely related to number 1 than number fucking 2 ever will be. Because it is back to the hunter being hunted, or the hunter hunting the hunted. It is simplistic. It is back to the roots of what makes Predator a fucking Predator movie. It was fucking bloody. It was fucking violent. And everything was done tastefully enough to where it kept you engaged. Cinematography was fucking amazing. The visuals were fucking great. Did the Predator kind of look ass on CGI? Yes, kind of. The CGI wasn't the greatest. But also note this. It is a Hulu exclusive, correct? Which means Disney made a good fucking Predator movie because Disney owns Hulu. Think about that.
Disney has the rights to Predator.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is a Predator movie under Disney, and it has a fucking 93% Rotten Tomato score.
Yeah.
Think about that. It was a movie from start to finish, a good fucking movie. It kept you engaged the whole fucking time. It did. And I understand your trope with the fucking female lead. Fine, whatever.
It's not about a trope. It's just how do you promote?
But again, she was also learning. She wasn't actually. She was trying to become a hunter. Remember that.
This is true. Yes.
Again, it's your. I mean, I thought she wasn't like. I didn't think she was annoying. I thought she was trying to learn as she went, and I thought the end result of getting the Predator to fucking kill himself was pretty fucking amazing.
Yes, that was smart. Like no one's arguing it. But the fact of the matter is, the whole movie, she's sitting there like, oh, everyone underestimated me. No, they didn't underestimate you. You failed at every turn that you tried to do something. You tried to kill the giant cat. What happens? The giant cat knocks you out the tree because the fact of the matter is, you froze. You hesitated at every moment.
So I'll say this. I'm saying the pandering portion because I see that. First thing I said was I can turn my mind off and turn off my disbelief and enjoy the movie, which I did. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm not saying she's a bad main character. I enjoyed her doing what she was doing because I could turn my disbelief off. That's what I mean by it's highly improbable that this would happen if I did not turn that off. But I thoroughly enjoyed her performance. I thoroughly enjoyed the interactions that they had, the cinematography, it was like the right amount of blood and gore. It wasn't arterial spray every 5 seconds. It wasn't anything like that. The fucking snake is what pissed me off. But because I watched the shit on my iPad, so I'm watching it like this close.
Hey, Rianne.
I have a phobia.
Hey, Rianne. When those people made those dumb mistakes in the movies, they died, didn't they?
They did.
They all fucking died when they made dumb mistakes. So she's making dumb mistakes. Why the fuck she gets to live? There you go.
Because she's the main character. She's got plot armor.
Yes, plot armor. There you go.
Didn't make dumb mistakes when it came to the Predator. Just the other shit that happened to the Predator to get to the Predator.
Her chasing after her walking up on the bear was a dumb fucking mistake. She should have been eaten. The dog and her should have.
You have to admit that fight scene between the Predator and the bear was.
Yes, it was amazing.
Seen the whole damn thing. We know she's in the fucking log. Let me see the bear and the Predator fight.
Yes, it was awesome to see that. All I'm saying is,
in my honest opinion, it's up there as one of the better Predator movies. Yeah, and I unfortunately have to say that includes Alien versus Predator, which wasn't terrible, but Requiem can just suck a dick because that was awful.
You mean so this is my gripe with Alien versus Predator. You mean to tell me for thousands of years in the Antarctic, they've had a fucking alien xenomorph queen just sitting there? Just fuck. Yeah. Do you know that they survived the vacuum of space? You think that bitch wouldn't have cut her own sides and released herself and crossed the fucking Arctic and started populating on the planet? See, shit like that, I can't turn off my disbelief of because I know that fucking lore. There's no way that fucking xenomorph queen would be on Earth where her primary food source is everywhere and she can't get to it. There's no fucking way they would just leave that shit in a frozen tundra. Get the fuck, that bitch would have broke out a long ass time ago. Mm-hmm. So that movie is right above Requiem as bottom of the fucking list for me. They're garbage. Predators is number 3.
The Predator was probably, it was okay. So for me, it would be Predator 1 with Schwarzenegger, Prey, Predator 2 with Danny Glover,
Predators. I'm sorry, Predators number 4 for me, but yeah.
Yeah, Predators, same thing. Predators, The Predator, Alien vs Predator, and then Alien vs. If I had to put it on there, it'd be Alien vs Predator Requiem. But I don't really classify Alien vs Predator or Alien vs Predator Requiem Predator movies because it's not technically a Predator movie. I mean, it is, but it isn't. What if you want to make a real Alien vs Predator movie? And I know we're going a little bit over here, folks, but if you want to make a real Alien vs Predator movie, just give me either on the fucking home planet of the fucking predators where they have captured humans, they are using them to farm aliens to hunt the aliens. Good. Or on the alien home planet and they go and fuck shit up on the alien home planet.
That ain't gonna happen, homie.
I know, but I'm just saying that's the only way I want to see Alien versus Predator.
So have you read the Alien comics? I mean, do you understand what their home planet is? Literally a civil. There's a red queen, and all we've seen is the black queens, and the red queens are bigger. Like,
you get what I'm saying? Crazy. That's what you want. You want to see that.
I would love, but see, then we got to translate alien speech and all that other shit. Drop some humans on there, cool. But if they follow the comics, or at least touch on the comics with it, I'm good. But Fox owns the rights to both of them, so we might see remakes of that coming down the line. And if hopefully they don't try, because there's a with the introduction of the X-Men to the MCU, there is a spin-off, like alternate version of the Xenomorphs called the Brood. Technically, Feige, if he wants to do some fuckery, he could replace them with the Xenomorphs and put them into the MCU. That shit, we get to see Wolverine tearing shit up against Xenomorphs. That shit, can adamantium survive their acid? Like shit like that, I'm gonna jizz my pants. I'm gonna jizz my pants. It's that simple.
Yep, like there you go. Just take it.
It is what it is.
To be honest, like this would probably be an extra or a tub of popcorn for me. It was that good for me. I enjoyed it. I'm probably gonna go back and watch it again at some point this week. It was good. Like everything about it I enjoyed, and it was just because it was that much closer to the original formula. Not to mention they had so many fucking callbacks to part 1 and part 2. The gun being in this was from part 2.
Yeah.
The line, you know, if it bleeds, we can kill it. I mean, come on. Shit like that.
The Apache getting cut across his chest and bleeding out. Yeah, that was.
Jamaica said TMI. Have you not watched the movie? It's on Hulu.
I'm not ruining the movie for you.
I didn't even see the comic come through.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, that me jizzing in my pants. Shut up. I'll be happy. All right. For me, it's not gonna get an extra large. It's gonna get a large, and the reason why it's not getting an extra large for me is because I know because of COVID, we didn't get this in the theaters. I would have paid money to see this in the theaters. I wanted to have that surround sound. I wanted to hear the Predator clicking behind me. I needed that experience with this type of movie because that's what I had as a child. That's what I wanted. But that's the reason why for me.
My house, but yeah.
I took.
Well, everybody's not rich, Drew.
I made my wife come to the basement. We watched it on an 82-inch TV with the surround sound. I enjoyed the movie. Yes, I do not like the main character, but the rest of the movie I enjoyed. I thought it was very much thoroughly good movie.
I watched it on all 12 inches of my iPad. That's where I watched it with my headphones in. Okay, fuck your 80 and fuck your unlimited movies. Good night.
Hey, don't you have a TV hanging on your wall in there?
I do, but I don't want to watch it on the TV. It was easy to watch. Shut up, mind your business.
I'm just saying. Don't you have a friend you could have just came over his house?
I could have, but now I want to be. I wanted to watch it and have my own commentary. I'm good, and plus, gas is an arm and a fucking leg right now. So yeah, I wasn't driving down there.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
But on that note, gentlemen, I would say, what do we have coming up?
She said, "What about the dog? The dog was entertaining. The dog was fun.
Yes, the dog was
It's great. A dog. I mean,
it was adorable.
What you think we're gonna argue about no, the dog was fine. There's nothing wrong with the dog.
The dog was great. What do we got coming up this week?
Yes, Jamaica. All 12 inches of my iPad. Yes. Say something else smart.
What movies come out this week? Anybody?
This week?
Shit. Did Bullet Train come out, or is that already out?
That came out last week.
I do got to watch that.
See that? I got to go see Easter Sunday.
Honorable mention from Rianne.
I don't think anything actually. Oh,
well, She-Hulk. We got that in 2 weeks.
Next week is Beast.
Oh,
Beast?
that's
Idris
something.
Elba, the one where it's like,
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So a movie that most of us don't really care to watch, but comes out this week, Fall. That's what's out. People climb up that giant ass tower that ladder breaks, and now they're stuck on the very top of this giant pole. Yeah,
I don't care.
yeah, I know.
And then next week we got She-Hulk, which I'm excited for.
I know what I'm
She-Hulk.
excited for next week, and not much of us know about this, but Dragon Ball Super.
Oh hell yeah.
Gohan finally gets his level up like he's so deserved. I can't wait.
They better not fuck him over. That's all I got to say. They better not fuck him
Gohan
over.
gets a level up.
On,
Pikachu
is that
gets
gonna be on Crunchyroll?
no. It's in theaters.
Somebody in theaters.
Oh, okay.
That I'm going to go see. But gentlemen, regardless of what's coming out, we know what's coming out. We got to make sure we come back next week so we can talk about the deep dive on Nope and the rest of the shit that comes out and preparation for She-Hulk. But with that said, it's late. I have not eaten my dinner yet, and I got to work tomorrow. So tell everybody where they can find you.
Your boy Dragon Chills. You catch me here. Yeah, that's it. There you go.
Yeah. The boy Gadoni, catch me here. And we just wrapped up our season finale of Campfire Chronicles. So, yeah.
All right. And it's your boy Trey Proper. Of course, you can find me here on Snack and Flicks. You can find me Sundays on Blurs and Whiskey, as well as Kinkazoids, where we will definitely get into our kinks and stuff like that. And of course, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, Trey Proper everywhere. Google me, bitch. All right, I'm hungry. We got to go to bed. Goodbye.